family background. I was born into a very crazy family, I would say. Both of my parents are opera singers. And yes, so I was always surrounded by music, and yes, I was playing in old theaters, and yes, this was kind of daily business, and we had a lot of noises in our house going on. Yeah. I wouldn't say that there's Korean influence in my music. I kind of know the traditional Korean music, and it's very strongly sang, and yes, but I kind of, well, at least I don't know if I have an influence of this Korean traditional style in my music, but not knowingly. When I was a kid, I decided to be a doctor, and I think I would have made a great doctor actually, but music got on its own way. So yes, I wanted to study medicine. I started in France, and they have a different system there, so everyone can start studying, and the best 10% get into the second year. And yes, but I kind of quit after 1 year because it was such an inner struggle, medicine and music. And yes, in the end, I think I would regret more not doing music than studying medicine. So I think I made the right choice, at least one that I do, yes, I do support. So the first time I listened to Radiohead was maybe when I was 22 or 23, and it kind of, yes, it became my biggest inspiration, and I cannot withdraw from that. Other influences? Well, my parents, as you know, were opera singers, so I kind of didn't have any access to pop music at home. So I kind of stole CDs from my godfather's CD collection, and yeah, so I stole Björk when I was very, very young. And what else? Sade, Michael Jackson, the Dangerous album, yeah, I heard that like an idiot. And but later on, I think it was also lots of Coldplay, Bon Iver, lots of Björk still. Yeah. The Feral thing is about not being able to possess things, and that, but still sometimes maybe you love someone and you don't get this love back, but still you do, and you are kind of in the background watching that person, maybe doing mistakes, being with the wrong lovers, and you are there, hey, I'm here. But yes, this person will only recognize you unless it turns around and sees you. And this is feral thing. So I'm describing a person which kind of has a very feral soul which you cannot catch. And maybe it's good that you cannot ever catch it. The video to Feral Thing was shot in Slovenia in the Julian Alps. And it was kind of spontaneous, but I basically Googled Slovenia, and I just fell in love with the pictures I saw there, and the reality was even more overblowing. And yes, we went there. I went there with one cameraman, and he was the cameraman and the drone pilot, because we filmed most of the footage with a drone. And yeah, we kind of had a script, but yeah, most of the stuff we did was spontaneously. And yes, it became a trip of 10 days, and with filming every day and climbing and dancing, and yes, my muscles hurted like hell, but I think it was worth it. Where do I see myself in 5 years? Well, it depends on the project, but what I can say is that I really love to produce, and I would actually love to produce other bands, which I never did before. Only my own music, and with the time that I need and the detours I make while twitching around with sounds. But I would love to see that as a challenge, and maybe produce another band.